Testing, testing. How about now? Connie can hear us. Can y'all hear us here in Kalamazoo? So, you can hear us? Woo! All right. Well, welcome everyone to the 2022-2023 Girl Scout membership kickoff. Oh, we are being recorded. I need to get rid of that dialogue. We're so grateful that you all are here. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to start with our Girl Scout promise. So if you are able to stand up and join us in the Girl Scout promise, we will get started. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. Thank you. And we want to give you can be seated. Thank you so much. We want to give a big thank you to EF Tours for Girls, who is our sponsor for tonight's program. And we have a video that we're going to play from them.
I'm at the Eiffel Tower with my friends, and I can't believe I'm here in Barcelona right now at the famous La Rambla. You get a beautiful, amazing view of all of Florence. There are only a couple of places that you can go in the world. You can meet girls from all over.
I think traveling internationally is very important because it builds confidence. It makes you see new places, meet different people.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan Volunteer Kickoff of 2022. My name is Marley with EF Tours for Girls, and my team and I are super excited to help all of you lovely volunteers kick off this upcoming Girl Scout year. We know there are so many exciting things to look forward to and plan towards, and while you're in that mindset, thinking ahead and planning for the future, what are your thoughts on your girls' travel progression for the future? Here at EF Tours for Girls, we provide international travel programming just for Girl Scouts. We work with GSUSA, the councils, service units, and troops all across the country each year to ensure all Girl Scouts have the chance to see the world. When girls have such a huge opportunity to look forward to and work towards, we tend to see boost in member retention, fundraising efforts, and general level of involvement. If you are interested in learning a little bit more about different ways you can travel with us in the future, including an awesome opportunity to travel to Europe in the summer of 2024, we'd like to invite you to an informational session we will be holding here in just a couple of weeks via Zoom on Tuesday, October 18th at 6:30. This 2024 trip will be led by one of your own awesome, experienced traveling troop leaders, Nicole Sekala. This will be open to all girls, troops, families, and friends from Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan, and you'll be visiting 4 different countries on Europe's Mediterranean coast. You'll be seeing some of these beautiful sights that you see here in these photos, but join the informational session to get the full scoop about the trip details, logistics, and how to make it happen for you and your girls. Plus, some other fun incentives, as in if you are a troop leader that brings your troop or a group of 10 travelers, you could travel on this amazing tour for free. So you can scan the QR code here or visit the webpage to RSVP to this meeting and get all of the info you'll need. If you would like any other information or materials to share with your troop or service unit about traveling, this trip, or the meeting, please let me know. My contact information is listed here and will be distributed after the kickoff as well. So feel free to reach out with any questions at all. We're happy to help. Thank you all so much, and we hope that you have an awesome kickoff and a successful Girl Scout season.
You learn so many things about yourself and about how to empower other girls and other women around the world. I don't even know how to say it. You guys should just be here.
So again, a big thank you to our sponsors at EF Tours. And now I am so, oops, I went the wrong way on my clicker. Now I am so excited to introduce our incredible CEO, Jan Barker.
Thank you, Brenna, and thank you, leaders. It's so wonderful to see everybody. Here we are all together and virtually too. We're together across our 5 regions in 4 of our locations today. So that's kind of a technology success for us. So welcome. Thank you for coming. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the next slide. So we all know that we're kind of approaching a unique time for girls. And researchers have told us that there are things right now, 4 very critical things that girls need right now. They need opportunities to build relationships. They need role models. They need to feel like they're getting connected in a meaningful way. Check. That sounds like Girl Scouts to me. Number 2, they need innovative ways where they can experience all kinds of different skills, learn some developmental tasks that they might have missed out of with virtual school. They need to have activities and they need to celebrate milestones. Check. Girl Scouts has this. Number 3, they need to have individualized attention. And who doesn't? I mean, we all love that. But especially now, our girls are needy for that individual attention to feel valued. And that we all, as Girl Scout leaders, know that we need to stay really attuned and alert to what girls' needs are. Check, that's what Girl Scout leaders do. This is our job. And we need to also, number 4, make sure that all girls feel invited. And that's what we're here for as well. So this, what researchers tell us girls desperately need right now, we are one of the premier ways that girls can get all 4 of these amazing needs. It's Girl Scouts. And that's just what we do, right? I hope there's like chatter. Is there like sort of like a buzz out there at the other regions. Kalamazoo is kind of looking at me a little calm. I don't know what's happening because I know this isn't their persona. So yes, it is exciting. And how do we do that? Girl-led. 3 basic processes in Girl Scouting. Girl-led. Hands-on learning or experiential learning, not to be confused with experimental learning. Experiential learning is hands-on, where girls get to try things. They get that tactile sensation. They get, their leader and other girls might, tap them on the hand as they're doing a project or shopping for groceries. That tactile, that face-to-face contact, that hands-on opportunity to learn. And thirdly, of course, cooperative learning, or what I like to call a little more comprehensive, is collaborative learning. And then last and not least, for our girls to accomplish milestones, I think we need to put a big exclamation point this year, because we know what girls need. On some of our fabulous ceremonies, our traditions, and our celebrations, like the unity that we feel when we all say the Girl Scout promise together, or the unity that they feel when you close the meeting with like, peace out, Girl Scouts, or later, Gators, go Gators. So I do want those little idiosyncrasies that you offer as a leader become part of their memory bank, and they hear you. They hear you in their head, because you are a significant, incredible person in many of these girls' lives. And in girl-led, what does that mean? Well, girl-led, and what it means. It means when they're little, they need a little more guidance, and we give them 2 or 3 choices. Do you want, Mr. Barnes to bring brownies or cookies next week? And should they bring apples or oranges, the healthy choice? Or what would we like to drink? Where would we like to go? Maybe 2 choices for those younger girls. And then that inquiry learning that they begin to take on, where they hear you asking them questions, and the next thing you know, they're turning to the girls in their troop, the girls in their patrol, and they're asking them questions. And they're getting out of themselves by reaching out and exploring the world through someone else's eyes. That's what you do. And they get to learn to make choices. Researchers tell us that girls right now are stymied by choices and decision-making. And in Girl Scouting, we start off giving them little tiny choices. And when they get bigger, it's really nice. We roll out the lawn chair and they cook dinner for us and they make the choices, right? How many older leaders in here have experienced the magic, yes, of those older girls? Like, you just sit there, we'll take care of everything. Now you may have pizza and spaghetti on the menu, and you might have to remind them it's time for green things like salad, but it's magical when you give them the latitude to lead the way. The next process that's so important in being a Girl Scout leader, and this is what sets us apart from the formal classroom learning setting, where girls jump in, and in Girl Scouting, we know that it's so important. We've created this cradling, supportive, nurturing environment where girls care about each other, they support one another, and the adults that surround them support one another. So you know what? If they learn by doing and they make a mistake, it's okay. Because researchers are telling us that girls are very fearful right now to make mistakes. Because, they've been on the individual screen for a little while, and when they make a mistake, it's very apparent. So learning by doing, to try something for the first time, and that's what's magic about Girl Scouts. If you haven't been to a Girl Scout day camp, stop in, send your girls to day camp, send your girls to camp. And who got their source? Yay, you were the people that registered early. So congratulations, that's why you got your source early. Next year, y'all are gonna register early so you can get that first premier edition of the source. So go over with your girls and have them decide, what do we want to do in our source? Which programs do we want to do this year? I had a wonderful dialogue with Amanda earlier and I said, well, what do you have planned for the girls this year? And she said, I don't have anything planned. That's the girls' job. Yes, correct answer. Because Girl Scouting is girl-led and that doesn't happen in the classroom. It doesn't happen in many other ways. So girl-led, how girls apply what they learn, they earn badges so that they can indeed show their proficiency. And it's not about bragging. It's about showing I am proficient enough in this batch that I can teach it and share it with the world. Wow, what a cool thing. The third process that's so important in each of our meetings is that they work alongside each other in their Girl Scout experience. That we say, well, I don't see that Sally's here today. And someone says, oh, well, she wasn't in school today. And it's our chance as leaders to say, well, oh dear, I hope Sally's okay. I hope she feels better so she can be at the next meeting, to nurture this creative, caring, supportive atmosphere that we so desperately need. We all need it. And I hope that you feel it when you come here tonight, how much we love and adore you and admire you for being a role model in leaders' lives. So the fact that it also leads to lifelong meaningful friendships and communication skills. How many of you have sat in the driver's seat of the car? You have 3 or 4 girls in the car and they're texting each other. Yes, that's when they put the phones in the pillowcase. And as Girl Scout leaders, we say, let's talk to each other. Like, let's look each other, you know, in the eyeballs and talk to each other. Then that can happen at Girl Scouts because you're a significant adult in these girls' lives. And that's so exciting. And I will tell you a personal story. And some of you more vintage leaders have heard this before, but I actually started Girl Scouting in Miami, Florida when I was in 2nd grade. They didn't have daisies when I was there. That's how, and cookies were 50 cents a box. So my best friend today still lives in Florida. And we see each other. We meet sometimes in Asheville. And we do a Girl Scout event together. And we see each other and she's my friend that I met and I learned about teamwork from a caper chart. I learned that, you know, I might not realize it's time for dinner, but there'd she be in the line with me. And she'd say, here, I bought your dunk kit and here's your mess kit so we can eat. And then the next time I knew oh, I need to take care of her. So you learn the power of friendship and cooperation and teamwork in Girl Scouts. And of course, not to neglect our fabulous ceremonies, bridgings, helping girls get their gold, silver, bronze, things like, how many of you know what a Scouts Own is? Ooh, yes, we need more Scouts Owns. They're this wonderful event where girls get to talk about how did that event go? How did it feel? What do you think about the camping trip? What did you like the best? It's kind of processing and really forcing girls in a kind and nurturing way to talk about their feelings, which sometimes they don't have an opportunity to. So very important ceremonies and celebrations. And of course, I hope you all got your laminated copy of 15 Outcomes. And it has a wonderful little cheat sheet, although some of our older eyes, we have to put our readers on to read this. But the promise and laws on the back, so you can be talking to your girls and just wing it out. And this is the magic of what we do, is we instill these skills in girls. And I love to keep this with me and sort of say, okay, how this time I am with the girls, am I gonna teach them to seek challenges in the world? Or let's think about healthy relationships. What would that look like? And how would I teach girls that? And you know what's amazing to me is when you ask girls that question, they know the answer. Oh, well, you know what? We could sit with someone we don't know, or we could go and do a service project that we've never done before. So talk to girls about these and make sure your parents and your girls know that this is our business, preparing girls for leadership. Not everybody knows that. They think Girl Scouts sometimes is a little bit about crafts and camping and cookies, but it's really the world's most powerful, largest girl development of leadership in the world, which is phenomenal. And you're a part of it. None of us, and this is a quote from Mother Teresa, none of us, including me, ever do great things, but we do small things with great love, and together we can do something wonderful. And this is the start of our doing something wonderful. You are the magic to do those great small things with love and kindness and caring to help build girls towards their full potential. Please take pride in your greatness at being their leader. They will remember you for the rest of your life. That's amazing. And thank you. And I want to encourage you to build a partnership to really cement this success that you're going to have with your girls. Spread the word with in your community with who has their bookmarks that they're going to take to the library and drop off at the school, and make sure that every girl knows that Girl Scouting is for them and that they're welcome and they will be encouraged and embraced and they belong in Girl Scouting. So get your bookmarks are back at that table back there. Please take them, spread them out. I know some people are actually, please do not quote me. You know, what happens at Girl Scouts stays at Girl Scouts, but we do have some schools that they don't let us flyer. But I hear some leaders in some of those schools that put these bookmarks right in their jeans pocket. And when they see girls in the hallway, and we just pass them out, because girls know you. You're the Girl Scout person. So, and please remember to partner with your Girl Scout staff. We do really value you, and we want to be there. And reach out to anyone. Our fabulous administrative customer experience team, call our help desk. That's what they're there for. I hear some parents say, and some leaders say, oh, well, I tried to get a hold of my membership person, but the only person that was there to help me was the customer experience team. It's their job. That's why you got them. Call them. They're lovely. Every single one of them is an amazing human being. I'm the most lucky CEO in the whole world because I get to work with some of the most amazing humans on the face of the earth. That's the volunteers and the fabulous staff. If you want to hear about our camp, invite our program and camp staff to your service unit meeting or your troop meeting or a gaggle of troops that you pull together and serve cheesecake and invite our camp staff. They love cheesecake. So bring them to your meeting. Or key lime pie would work. Chocolate cakes also very effective. Cupcakes, you know, they like it all. But you don't have to feed them for them to come and talk to your girls about a fabulous outdoor experience. Talk to our program team. If you want your girls to understand the power of philanthropy, invite our fund development team to come and say, you know, girls, we're very privileged and we're very lucky that our parents can pay for our registration. But do you know there are girls in this community whose parents don't care if they're Girl Scouts and they don't have the money or the time or the interest to have them be Girl Scouts? So our fund development department can come and talk. Our product program team. How many of you have taken product program training, either treats and reads or cookies right now? Yes. And you know that that's a girl-led entrepreneurial experience. It is not just about the cookie, but it's way more than a cookie. It's girls deciding to spend their proceeds on community service. It's girls deciding to set a goal, learn communication skills. It's their first business. And we try to give you the skill sets and training to be able to empower your girls to become business people. So please reach out to us, partner with us. We want to know you. We want to know where your troop is. I love it when kickoff comes and I apologize to the other 3 offices, but I couldn't clone myself to be in 4 places. My husband has tried, but so, you know, I could be home and be at work, but And that may come as a surprise to some of you that he would, want me to be with him. But that's a joke. That was a joke. I hear I have to work on my delivery a little. But please, please, please know that it was so refreshing to see new leaders return and have leaders bring their friends to also be their leaders, and have leaders bring their daughters who were in, People's Girl Scout troop that I know and love. So it's just a fabulous community. So please reach out to your fellow Girl Scouts, reach out to your community and let them know that Girl Scouting is this sensational opportunity for girls. And make sure your parents know that we're in the girl development business. And call us if you need us. We're happy to help. We're happy to come. We're happy to give you tips. Work together toward building every girl's greatest possible potential. And here's the big surprise of all. How many of you are new Girl Scout leaders? Yay! Thank you for coming, new Girl Scout leaders. We love you. Here's the big surprise. And that is, together, we learn more than the girls. Who would vote for that? Returning leaders, is that true? I'm not telling you a story. We get more courageous. We get more adventurous. We get our hearts full when we watch our girls grow and prosper and try new things and say quirky, kooky things. And especially that girl that just wears on our last nerve. She graduates from high school and you're like, wow, how'd that happen? She turned out to be amazing. And you know what she's going to say? You did this to me. You made me sensational. So thank you for making girls sensational, and know that we will all be enriched beyond our wildest dreams. So thank you again for coming. I do want to share a little logistics that I found that I do give, and I'm sorry to the other 3 regions, don't be mad. I'll meet you soon. That I go around the council and I give girls, I know, the CEO patch. And what I found is leaders like, can I have one too? So if you would like a CEO patch at the end of the evening, I'd be glad to share a patch for your adult vest, which is so cool. And it's hanging up there in front of the door. And it can be your first patch on your brand new badge. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. And it's going to be a great Girl Scout year.
Thank you so much, Jan. And up next, we have our Chief Membership Officer, Connie Moore.
Hi there. I hope I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Connie Moore. I'm the Chief Membership Officer. And one of my favorite sayings here is that at Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan, membership is everyone's job. And I guess that means that when we're successful at membership, it's everyone's success. And so I'd like to start out with a big thank you to all of the volunteers and your staff partners, because we have some amazing news to share this year. And after the pandemic kind of started to open up, things started to open up again during 21-22. The things that have happened over the last year have been nothing short of amazing. And I know Jan talked a little bit about, or a lot really about, the Girl Scout Advantage for girls, but I'm going to second her comments about the Girl Scout Advantage for adults. Having started as a volunteer for about 10 years, the friends and the experiences you have in Girl Scouting as adults, if I was a person who had friends, I mean, I do have friends, but I'm just saying, if I was a volunteer and I had friends, I would share the Girl Scout message with those friends, because I think the experiences that you can have with girls, with other adults, with other volunteers, with staff members, with the CEO are amazing. And there aren't very many places that can happen once you're an adult. Oftentimes, you know, when our children get in college and you know, college is a fun time, and once they graduate and get a job and they find out that it's a lot harder to make friends out in the world. And Girl Scouts is just such a place where women and girls can make friends and really have folks that they can lean on. And so again, as Jan said, as a volunteer, you gain as much or more than the girls. And so as we're going through the next few slides, I want you to think about, you know, just how have you affected a girl? Just one girl. You know, is there a friend you've made? Maybe just one friend. But then also think about people want to be involved in activities that other people are involved in, and they want to be invited by you. And so tonight, again, as we're thinking about the girls and thinking about all the great things that happen, think about those around you that you could invite to just have a little bit of the success or the good feeling that you've had in Girl Scouting. So let's move on to the next slide. Membership 2022. I hope you all know that Friday was the last day of the 2022 Girl Scout membership year. And again, fantastic news. We closed the year with 11,266 girl members for a 15.2% increase. That is amazing. Amazing. In a very good regular year, not post-pandemic, a 3 to 5 increase would be an amazing increase. We increased 3 times that last year, and it's thanks to you all. Our adult members also increased 12.4, another impressive number. Many of you have been listening to me now for a few years, and I always report on market share. That's the number of girls that we serve as Girl Scout members as a percentage of the total population of girls ages 5 to 17 in our area. And I'm going to say it again, and I say it every year, we serve 5.2% of our population, our potential girls, our market. That means 94.8% of the girls ages 5 to 17 are not Girl Scouts yet. Our teamwork made the dream work in 2022. And I'm just so proud of all of you, the volunteers, you, the staff, everyone involved in Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next slide. So membership renewal for the new year always starts in April because, you know, that's when Girl Scouts USA does it. And this year, at the end of the year, we are on track. We have 6,077 girls who qualified for an on-time patch. And those will be available in the store. And if there's your troop or a girl that you know has registered by September 30th, they have an on-time patch that will be there, and they just have to arrange to get it. Scooters, cameras, and a switch. By the end of August, we were doing an incentive, and by the end of August, we gave away 21 scooters. 21 happy girls got a scooter and a helmet. And I have to tell you, the ones that I took pictures of were really happy. We also had a person who won a Nintendo Switch. And that person was Jessica from Troop 90697 in Kalamazoo. She won the Switch, and it had 2 controllers and a gift card for a game. And she was pretty excited about that. And we thought, well, that was working really well. Let's do another incentive for October. And so far, I think I know the number. By the end of October, we had 22 girls qualify to win an Instax instant camera and film. And I'm pretty sure some of those were not able to get out until this week because unfortunately, the same reason that I'm quarantined in my house and not at one of the regional offices. So we are getting the cameras out to 22 winners of cameras. There has just been a great, great renewal season. Next slide. So end of the year, everybody's been waiting for it. A $300 Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan gift card. You can use it for camp. You can use it in the store. You can use it for program. You could buy $300 worth of cookies if you want. Right, Ash? Or product, nuts, candy, cookies. You could, split it all up. Anyway, earlier this afternoon, there were, I think, I thought I had the number here. Over 10,000 people entered in that drawing because it included girls, adults, lifetime members, anybody who was registered by, I'm going to say by Saturday, because we know people kind of get, clogged up when it's the end of the year. So I gave a lot of folks the benefit of the doubt, and I have the winner. Could we have a drum roll, please? And the winner is Becky Thomas King, troop 50391 in Midland. I see Saginaw clapping. Is Becky there? Or are they just clapping because the Saginaw's a winner? Yay. I'm just going to tell you, it's not because that my office is in Saginaw. It's because the random number generated picked her number. And that's what we used for all the drawings is internet random number generator. Aaron sends me a list and I get a number and that's the winner. So congratulations, Becky. If you know her, give her a call and tell her she's a big winner. Next slide. So far this year, we are doing amazing, amazing, amazing. As of yesterday, 6,077 girls. Amazing. Over 300 more than we had last year at this time. Our adult members are still growing and our lifetime members. Becky's in Saginaw? Where are you, Becky? Stand up and wave. Yay! So we're on a roll. We're going to keep rolling. And if anyone in this audience can hear and anyone can listen to me, please ask your friends. We know there are girls out there who want to be Girl Scouts. We do need more volunteers, but it's like giving them a gift. You can give them the gift of Girl Scouting and they're going to remember the things they did for a girl. So, next. So this year, I apologize for the cough. We are introducing a new project called Community Champion Volunteer, and I think this is going to be pretty exciting. Jan called attention to the leader vest that's hanging up in each of the regions. Well, a Community Champion Volunteer is going to be an opportunity for you to earn. There are 3 levels. The first level is helping with a recruitment event, a Girl Scout event or recruitment table, and you'll be able to earn a pin that looks like the 3 fingers, the promise pin, and that's the first incentive. Now that's kind of just the start. Also, for these champion volunteers, there's tier 2, just like kind of like honor troop, only a little different. The community champion volunteer who completes tier 2 activities gets a free leader vest. It's a $25 value. Now, does it mean you have to do something? Oh, yeah, just like a badge, you know, there's some work to be done with it. And really helping a new troop start is what that is. And so if you have a friend or two and you can talk to that friend about the value of Girl Scouting, the value of being a volunteer, the sisterhood of Girl Scouting, you could walk yourself right into a new leader vest. And the last part of it is there's also an opportunity if you continue working with your engagement specialist or your troop support specialist to maybe give a girl talk at a school lunch, maybe going to a PTO meeting or going to a Chamber of Commerce event to talk about Girl Scouting. There's also an opportunity to win or earn, I guess you could say, an additional gift of a Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan credit for $25. So if you do all three things, you're going to be in the money, have a nice vest, and a cool little promise pin to put on it. So those forms are available at the membership table tonight, and then they will be on the website coming soon to a place near you. Next slide. Don't forget volunteer boot camp. And I know that some folks hear volunteer boot camp and they think, why would I want to go to a boot camp? It sounds like work to me. Well, I think you can reach out to your friendly adult education department and they're going to explain to you boot camp is not about exercising. It's not about work. It's not about doing things unpleasant. It's a fun time learning about how can you be a better girl developer and how can you go and learn things that can make you a better parent. It can make you a better community member. And there are different levels and different interests. Everyone doesn't have to have the same interest, but going to camp, whether it's for one night or 2 nights or the whole weekend, or maybe you just want to drop in and take some classes on Saturday. There are many ways to do that. And this winter or this fall, I guess it's still November, winter's not till December 20th. It will be at Camp Marywood and the registration is available online. And it's pay as you go. So if you're not going to be there, you don't need to pay for a meal that you're not going to eat or a bed you're not going to sleep in. But really look into the volunteer boot camp. We have some awesome trainers. If you're a trainer and in one of the rooms, raise your hand because they're the best folks of all to share outdoor skills or first aid or how to make something out of an old t-shirt or how to make a walking stick or ceremonies or what's the Scout Zone? How can you really interact with your kids about STEM? I'm so sorry. Anyway, so volunteer boot camp's coming up. It's going to be a blast. I hope you sign up for it. Next slide. Apparently I'm almost done talking because my voice is about ready to give out. A few last membership reminders. I hope you register for the membership year 2023. Tell your friends, tell the girls, tell everyone in your service unit, register. Because of, the way things go, if you don't get registered, you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out mailings or emails or notices about product sale or notices about boot camp. Register for the year. Additionally, you're covered by Girl Scout insurance once you're registered. So also a good plan. Register for boot camp. It's going to be fun. Talk to your membership peeps about community champion volunteer opportunities. They'd love to partner with you. This is an interesting one. Update your troop information. You can do it online, the troop information update, or you can call the help desk and they can walk you through it. You want to make sure your school is right and your grade is right. Maybe the leaders are correct. Make sure you don't have, the wrong person as leader if you're troop. Another reminder, there is a new trip application form available online. Please, please throw away the old ones, recycle them, make hamster bedding out of them, do what you need to do, wrap your, garbage in them, but don't use the old form, use the new one. That'd be great. Another quick reminder, and some of us are maybe not on the, the same timetable, but finance reports were due in June and I'm still waiting. So if it's you that I'm talking about, yep, I'm still waiting. The last but not least is Service Unit Manager meeting, Thursday, October 27th. It's in the evening. If your service unit doesn't have a service unit manager, call your team lead in your region and talk to them. Call your troop support person, talk to them, send them an email. We'd love to talk to you about the responsibilities of a service unit manager. Service unit managers are appointed by the team lead and the troop support person. So it's not an election, but we'd really love to have some folks who are dedicated come on the team and help us build Girl Scouting in your community. I think that's all I have before I start to cough again. And I do apologize. I wish I was live and in person with you, but apparently, even in Saginaw, where they profess to love me, they did not want me in the building. So here I am. I hope you all have a good night. And I am going to next turn it over to maybe finance. Thank you. We can't hear Kalamazoo.
Try again. Okay, can you hear me now? Other regions, you're good? Okay, hi. Say that again. So I'm Brianna Crawford, the finance team lead here at Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan. We have some updates, so I just wanted to hand those all out to you and so you knew what was going on. The first major update is the new ACH form. On the screen, you can see the QR code. That's the easiest way to access it. We also have a link that you can use. So this new form, you'll receive a confirmation email. I know some of you have been worried about that in the past. So you'll say you're all set. And if we have any issues, we'll reach out to you. But so far, most of you look great. We appreciate everyone who's done it so far. We are unable to transfer data from the previous year. So we really appreciate all troops, new and returning troops, fill out this form before they start the product season. If you have any questions, please reach out to the help desk. That'll be the best way for you to contact any of the finance team. We will no longer be using the ACH email. So for further communication, contact the help desk. They'll create what's called a Salesforce case to us, and that will be able to direct any questions and we'll be back to you as quickly as possible. But the Salesforce cases, they really just help all departments know what's going on, and it's accessible by all gshom staff. So we all know what's going on. If you contact your membership person, they can see the status of what we're working on, and so can you. Another topic was the product payment. We asked that all troops, if possible, use the digital cookie app instead of using PayPal or any of the other third-party payment organizations. With those third-party payment organizations, you will receive a 1099-K. As you know, with the tax laws changing this year. So we recommend that all Girl Scouts troops that are using those other systems. I know in Saginaw, you will still have to use them since the digital cookie isn't open before December 1st. We ask that you keep a records of all of the Girl Scout related transactions, and then those be recognized as a reimbursement. And bonus, if you do use the digital cookie app for processing payments, Girl Scouts pays for those processing fees. So that's great for your troop. We have noticed that some troops have had problems with Huntington, just wanting to verify information. So if any of your troops are having any issues, please reach out to us, contact the help desk, and they will get that case to us, and we'll try to help you with your bank as best we can. We do have a relationship with Huntington, so we're trying to work those out on our end. But like I said, if you need anything, please reach out to the help desk. It can be reached at helpdesk@gshom or their phone number 800-497-2688. The digital cookie app will not be available in Saginaw. Sorry for that cutting out. But you'll just need to use those other systems because we can't have access to that until December 1st. And so, yeah, if you need anything, please contact us. Thank you. And up next, we have Miss Ashley Kolka from our product program team.
Hello and good evening, everyone. We are just so excited to share with you about this year's Girl Scout product theme. For the first time ever, both the Treats and Reads program and the Girl Scout Cookie program will have the same universal theme, and that is Go Right Ahead. One idea it sparked, and another idea sparked as we continue to find ways through innovation, creativity, of course, the 5 skills, and the ability to meet our Girl Scouts in a robust e-commerce platform and expansion. We are ready to go right ahead for this year. Next slide. Through Girl Scouts, together we are helping to mold the Girl Scouts footprint in the world. Through the 5 ways Girl Scouts build leaders, the product program provides girls with 5 essential life skills: goal setting, money management, people skills, decision-making, and business ethics. Through her very own journey together, we will use her with her troop, and our Girl Scouts are taking on the world of today and brightening the world of tomorrow. Next slide. So the Treats and Reads program for 4 of our regions is going strong right now: Ann Arbor, Jackson, Kalamazoo, and Lansing. This program is designed to be easy to participate through 3 different aspects of in-person order taking, nut huts, and the online ordering system with over 600 magazines and offerings an extended treats catalog that are only available online. The M2 platform, as we know it, connects from all persons a part of it, from the troop to the families to the girls, back to her adults. Our council goal this year, where we need your help, is to have 50% of all of our Girl Scouts in membership to participate in the Treats and Reads program. Currently, we are at 19% council-wide. Our sisters in the Saginaw region have yet to start. We're just beginning our Girl Scout Cookie program. But just with our 4 regions of Ann Arbor, Jackson, Kalamazoo, and Lansing, we're at 23%. So we're almost halfway there with a few more weeks to go. Next slide. We know that everything that we are doing through the Treats and Reads program in our 4 regions, and why it's so important for them to participate in the Treats and Reads program, will help success when we get into the Girl Scout Cookie program, which is right around the corner. By allowing our Girl Scouts and our families to become more engaged and comfortable with the online ordering platform, we are helping to ensure the information and the readiness as we go live with the digital cookie program on December 1st. It's exciting for us in Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan because all 5 regions and 34 counties and all of our Girl Scouts will have the opportunity together to go live again on December 1st. 2 weeks prior, November 21st, Girl Scout troops and their family will receive that launch email. Girls that have already participated in the Treats and Reads program will already have updated their parent email information and will be even more set up to go live for December 1st. The same information update is currently happening for the Saginaw region, and so we will be doing touch bases with our membership to make sure that we have all the information. So together strong, we can go live on December 1st. So this is the only way that a Girl Scout can engage with her cookie supporters, an opportunity to purchase their very own package or two of the very first of its kind e-commerce Raspberry Rally cookie. The Raspberry Rally is a delightfully thin, crisp cookie that's infused with raspberry flavored. And if you would like to sample the Raspberry Rally, be sure to join us on November 5th at our Jubilee program. Otherwise, we will have a Raspberry Rally box for every Girl Scout troop that participates in the upcoming cookie trainings. But the Raspberry Rally is not the only thing for our Girl Scouts to get excited about for digital cookie. Next slide. For the first time ever, we are introducing to our Girl Scouts and our special adult to take part in our digital cookie Camp Pass drawing. Here's how to enter. Girl Scouts and a caregiver will launch their digital cookie site. Again, family emails will go out on November 21st and send 30 emails to family and friends. Collect 60 packages through December 1st, and then encompass all those orders and such by November 15th, and you'll be entered into take into our drawing on December 19th. We will be selecting 3 winners throughout the Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan Council on December 19th. What will happen is that those 3 winners plus their caregiver will be able to readily register for one of our opportunities, Jamboree, Me and My Gal, and Me and My Guy, or the troop sampler that we have at Camp Marywood, Camp Linden, and Camp Over the Hills. Pretty exciting, right? Next slide. So you're probably wondering, how does this all fit together? Just like the ideas of our girls, the Girl Scout leadership experience continues to fuel our Girl Scouts' sparks of interest and eagerness to explore, engage, and grow. She builds upon her leadership skills, her strengthens her 5 essential skills, and she builds, she grows, she ignites, and she is ready to go right ahead. So we are excited to take our girls of today into the world tomorrow. And I would love to ask, as we talk about how Girl Scout cookie program, the Treats and Meats program, takes us into all the different places she can go. Next slide.
Awesome. Thank you, Ashley. Can you guys all hear me? I think I am. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. Hi, everybody. Can you all see me and hear me? Hopefully. My name is Corey. If you have been involved at camp at all, you might know me as Kat. I am the new program manager for Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan, and we're so excited to kick off this year. Next slide. So all the places you can go, if you participate in the sales that Ashley has talked about, your girls are learning their essential skills. We have a source program called Oh the Places You Can Go, where it will be a girl-led travel program. So starting with brownies all the way up through our cadets, seniors, and ambassadors, you can experience a girl-led experience and travel progression. So it might be a group of brownies planning a trip to Shipshewana and going to a flea market, Mackinac Island, Chicago. We also want to throw out there that keep your eye out for a leaders travel program going to Savannah, Georgia, so the birthplace of Girl Scouts. So these events are coming up in October, and registration is available online. You can go to the next slide. With your money also from sales, you can go to camp. There are many ways for Girl Scouts to camp, from day trips to one of our beautiful properties, to spending the night with your troop or your family, doing an encampment or camporee, as some of our service units call them, and facility rentals. We can host your troop for the day, for the weekend, anytime. And of course, our wonderful camp staff are eager and ready to lead activities anytime you come to camp. There are activities for all ages at our camps, from daisies through adults. We have some adult weekends that are a lot of fun. So when you participate in cookie sales, product sales, then you can use those returns and the money to help your girls
spend their time outside, creating lifelong memories. We can go to the next slide. Of course, one of the biggest things you can use to plan your Girl Scout year with your troop is the source. So making sure you have a copy of the source, opening it up with your troop, with your girls, and seeing what programs spark their interest. What do they want to go to? Making sure that that is a girl-led experience. We're also always adding programs online, so being sure to continue to check the online source as well as our new events calendar on our lovely new website, making sure you're staying up to date on the latest Girl Scout experience. And with that, we'll go to the last slide. Ashley, are you helping me with this one? I wasn't sure if you're still there. Maybe not, that's okay. So 7 ways to Girl Scout, counting the ways to have the ultimate Girl Scout experience. So we're moving our.
That's good.
Perfect. Maybe I heard Ashley. I'm here. Perfect. That's Ashley. Yay. So I'll start with number 7 and then pass it back to you. So attend all the places you can go, travel planning events with 7 friends. So you and 7 friends come on down and plan a trip together.
Yeah, so we also want you to rally with us on December 1st for your chance to win of our 6 camp weekends.
You can go right ahead with the 5 skills through Treats and Reads and develop 5 skills as a young entrepreneur.
Join us at boot camp and meet 4 of your favorite friends.
You can discover a new passion or build on old ones at 3 source events.
You can experience the outdoors at 2 of our Girl Scout Heart of Michigan camps.
You can complete 1 service project with a sister troop.
And all together, we can, 1, 2, 3, have fun!
Wonderful, that's what we've got for program. I believe I'm passing it back to Kalamazoo.
Brenna, we can't hear you.
Hey, Brenna, we can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kalamazoo has to listen to me start all over because I forgot to unmute myself. Well, okay, you guys already know what's coming, so I'm expecting some excitement. Thank you all so much for coming to our volunteer kickoff. So if you haven't already stopped at all of our tables, meet and greet with our staff members who are here. We have lots of great information for you. If you are one of our friends at home, we are going to be going live on Facebook in about 5 minutes and going around to all of the tables so that you can meet, hear all the information. And happy news for everybody, we're going to send out an email with all of the information that you need. So thank you all so much for being here, and thank you for everything that you do for Girl Scouts and girls in our community. Have a great night.
What Facebook page will you be on, please? Anybody hear me? It's okay. It says what? Everyone thinking. Yeah.
But try just the GSHOM Facebook page.
Okay,
Just
thanks.
Girl Scouts Heart of Michigan one.